Aloha, everyone, and a warm welcome to another weekly update of vacation rentals here on Oahu. Again, my name is Bryan, the broker in charge of Halepuna Real Estate, and I'm also a partner of Island Stays Hawaii, a premier vacation rental management company. And if you're curious, we just finished refreshing a nice one bedroom at Ilikai. So if you click on the link up here, just on the top right corner of the video, you can just see a video tour. We just finished that unit. And if you want to book that unit as well, just click on the link in the video description. But for this past week for activity, pretty busy. 18 new listings and 12 sold transactions. 8 of those 12 were sold transactions were cash. Other 4 were conventional financing. And if you haven't noticed recently, rates have come down quite a bit. I've had some buyers on the sidelines waiting for rates to come down, so that's definitely helping buyers. And on the flip side, though, I'm concerned that these lower rates are going to be driving up values even higher. I would still call this a seller's market, and if buyers who've been on the sidelines are going to jump back in the market, it's just going to make it more and more competitive to try to find we'll try to lock in a property. And that's my biggest challenge right now working with clients, is to find a desirable property that works for helps them achieve their real estate goals, because it's just tough. And anything quality, you're generally still seeing multiple offer situations. And that being said, let's just start here with the new listings. One last thing though, for units in Ala Moana Hotel, Trump, which is now rebranded as Kalahi, and the Ritz-Carlton, units in these 3 buildings really don't appeal to a lot of vacation rental investors. So I'm not going to spend much time at all covering these units. If you have any questions at all on these units at all, just contact me directly, and I'm happy to provide you any information or answer any questions that you have. So the first unit is the studio over at Ala Moana Hotel on the 11th floor, 297 square feet, priced $188,000. Here's your views here, your monthly fees, and what that includes right here. For all these studios, your options for sleeping is either 1 bed with a sofa bed or a reclining chair, or as this unit has 2 beds here. And this looks like a pretty good price. Another one, Ala Moana Hotel on the 12th floor, 297 square feet, $196,000. Your views. Now, just to disclose here is that eventually it's planned to redevelop this area here. This is Ala Moana Center. This is Macy's right here. Obviously your parking garage deck. And it's planned to build a high-rise right on this parking deck here. So you're going to lose a whole lot of your ocean views on this side of the Ala Moana Hotel. Who knows when that's going to be done though, but that is planned. Here's another studio, Ala Moana Hotel on the 28th floor, 297 square feet, priced at $198,000. City views. If it had ocean views, that would be a pretty good price on this floor, but I think that might be a little high for city views, city mountain views. Trump Tower Kalahi. This is a large studio, 486 square feet on the 15th floor, priced at $450,000. City mountain views. Here's your fees here. Just keep in mind is that since they're rebranding, they are redoing the common areas, and they're also redoing the interior of all the units. So there's a special assessment. So that's why these fees are very high at this point. But these are beautiful units. If you have any questions at all, and I love the building, again, contact me anytime. I'm happy to answer any questions. It's a 1 bedroom on the 14th floor, 1 bath, 563 square feet, priced at $498,000. This is definitely a fixture, needs to be fully remodeled. Mountain views, your fees here, what it covers. Fixed up, could be very nice, but at this price point, I think they're a little high for having to do a full remodel. Because there's been some really nice mountain view, full remodel units that sell in the $525 to $550 range. And to do a full remodel of this unit, you could easily drop $40,000, $50,000, $60,000, depending on the finishes you want to put in the unit. So I'd be more comfortable seeing this sell. I think you can get it for $450. That'd be a great entry point, but wouldn't be surprised to see it between $460, $470, $475 for a selling price. And here's another 1 bedroom at Island Colony that's a good comp to that prior unit on the 34th floor. 1 bed, 1 bath, $525,000. Obviously has been updated. I'm still not too keen on the look of this unit. If I personally bought it or had clients buy it, I would definitely want to do a further update to maximize rental income. But great views here. These units do have a pretty spacious lanais, and overall it's a nice building. They just finished up doing replumbing the building, doing some exterior spalling work, so good condition. This unit, 2 quality units at Marine Surf just came on the market this week. Some of the best I've seen. Studio, this one's on the 4th floor, but boy, they are pushing that price, $650,000. If I recall correctly, I apologize, I did not look it up prior to starting this video. I think the highest selling studio at Marine Surf is $595, and that was just a few months ago. This one, and you're going to see the next unit, I mean, really beautifully remodeled. Split AC. I haven't seen the financials yet on this unit, but I love this TV stand, the built-in desk here. Has a nice walk-in shower. But I would think that these units would rate really high for guest reviews. And also nightly rates would probably be quite a bit higher than average in this building. And if they get this price point, I'll be stunned. I think high 5s, maybe low 6s is doable. But this one I even like better. This one's on the 9th floor, same price. I just like the finishes a little better. And being on a higher floor. On the 4th floor, you're definitely gonna be dealing with some street noise. With the recessed lighting here. It's pretty. I like this bathroom a lot too. Yep, very beautiful. And these units do come with parking. Keep that in mind, so that's very helpful. And if you're not familiar with this location, just in the heart of Waikiki Seaside. So Seaside and Kuhio are 2 pretty heavily trafficked streets. Obviously Marine Surf right here, and there's 2 restaurants on the ground floor of the building. And just a lot of great shops, restaurants all in that immediate area. Waikiki Sunset, this is not a bad opportunity here on the 20th floor, 1 bed, 1 bath. Does come with parking, 546 square feet. Not a bad price point, $678,000 here. Here's your views, what it covers, electricity. I have a handful of clients who own units in the building, and they're all performing very well. This is on the Diamond Head side of Waikiki, which is my preferred side of Waikiki. I just like being over by Kapolani Park, and I just like the beaches on that side better too. So this has a hotel look to it. I've had clients who bought units like this, and they just redo the flooring. They keep the cabinets here, keep this island, and they're doing, again, very successful as nightly rentals. And just new furnishings obviously as well. Again, based on the comps, not a bad price point. Moving on to the Ritz, this is a large studio, 548 square feet with a 10th floor, $680,000. Again, any questions, just contact me directly. Ilikai Marina, this is on the 12th floor, spacious 1 bed, 1 bath, 742 square feet. No parking with this unit, just under $700,000. City mountain views, $977 is your monthly fees, and it does include AC electricity. This is another city view unit, and personally I would rather spend a little higher amount to get ocean views. You can have, from this building, you can have some stellar ocean views. And at this price point, again, I would rather just go to the other side of the building. You can spend maybe just $25,000, $50,000 more for a nice ocean view unit. So I do think this one is priced a little high. Ritz-Carlton, another studio on the 15th floor, 548 square feet, just under 750,000. Next, we have a one bed, one bath at the Waikiki Banyan. This is in Tower 1, the Makai Tower on the 16th floor, 533 square feet. So Waikiki Banyan is all one bedrooms, and there's 4 different floor plans ranging from 533 up to 594, which is the corner units. This is priced at $815,000, and given the views, the tower, the stack it's in, on the floor, I think it's overpriced. Monthly fees are $722. Here's what it covers, and just not a very exciting unit. I think this whole thing needs to be redone. I don't like the 2 refrigerators here. Just, yeah, not very appealing in my opinion. And I would be surprised, given that needs to be full remodeled, I'd be surprised it sells at this price point. Waikiki Banyan on the 29th floor. Another one, 533 square feet, one bed, one bath, $819,000. This is also in the Makai Tower. This is going to have some better views, but again, needs to be full remodeled in my opinion. Don't like the carpet. Just don't like that layout there. And I just think they're asking too high of a price. But maybe someone, fit their fancy. We'll see, but I would not suggest my client paying that price point for that unit. Here's a one bed, two bath at Kalahi on the 9th floor, just over 1,100 square feet, price of $1.15. Ilikai on the 3rd floor. This is a nice 2 bed, 2 bath, 1.7 million, 1,000 square feet. Problem is no parking, what makes it challenging. And right now there's a wait list for the parking garage on site, so you'll have to find parking somewhere off site if you want to have a vehicle overnight. But really nicely done. Just keep in mind on this floor, you are going to be dealing with some street pedestrian noise, and just from people walking on the ground floor of the hotel. But beautiful. I like that lighting there. And really spectacular views there. And these have been selling pretty quickly. You got Duke's Lagoon. This is all free parking here, but it's not overnight parking. I think between 10:30 p.m. and 4 a.m. no one's allowed to park here. But if you are just spending the day, just keep in mind free parking here. And over here on the Makai side Lagoon, free parking along here. And then the last road from the marina that runs parallel to the water, there's also a bunch of free parking over there as well. And then this is all paid parking here, but cheap, $1 an hour on these lots here, which is very affordable for Waikiki. But I like this one. I mean, again, on the 3rd floor, you're going to be dealing with some noise, but it's a beautiful unit. And with those ocean views, priced pretty well. So Waikiki Shore, this is a 1 bed, 1 bath on the 9th floor, 706 square feet of living space. So this has been on the market for several months now. I'm not going to go into a whole lot of detail because I covered it recently. But originally it was at 2.2 million. They just dropped to 20,000, and that's just not going to be sufficient, in my opinion, just based on the unit. I'll show you a few pictures here. You do got outstanding views. And Waikiki Shore is the only vacation rental in Waikiki that's located right on the beach. But this is just really pushing the price point, in my opinion. And just to reiterate, $20,000 price cut's not going to cut it. And last new listen of the week, Ritz-Carlton on the 27th floor. Beautiful 3 bed, 3 bath, just over 1,500 square feet of living space. Price of $3.1 million. And here's your monthly fees here. Not bad at all for that caliber of a unit. Now moving on to sold. Kuhio Village. This is a studio on the 5th floor, 47 days on the market, $280,000. Another one, Kuhio Village on the 2nd floor, a little larger, 34 days on the market, sold for $290,000. Those 2 were cash. Here's one, Studio Palms at Waikiki on the 2nd floor, 209 days on the market, $315,000. That was conventional financing. Island Colony, 6 days on the market on the 15th floor, conventional financing, sold for list price. Marine Surf on the 6th floor. This is a pretty good comp to those other new listings this week. Studio, Not as nice as those other units, but still pretty quality unit. 525,000 cash, 33 days on the market. Ritz-Carlton, a studio on the 21st floor, 50 days on the market, sold for 555. Ilikai Marina. Here's a good comp to the one that popped on the market this week. This is Ocean View on the 5th floor. Long time on the market though, 730,000. Ilikai on the 25th floor, 1 bed, 1 bath, 795,000. Waikiki Banyan on the 18th floor. This is a good comp. Larger than the 2 units that came on the market this week. This one's 557 square feet. Much better condition, sold for 800,000. Going back to Ilikai on the 25th floor, 815,000. Look at how much time that was on the market. Keep in mind, a reason that's on the market for that long, well, one reason is that on that floor, the 25th floor, you are subject to the hotel restrictions if you want to do nightly rentals and not use the hotel's management services. Ilikai on the 10th floor. So here's a good example. On the 10th floor, a lot lower than that previous unit. Good views, 830,000. And lastly, a beautiful 2-bed, 2-bath. Beach villas over in Ko'olina on the west side of Oahu. On the 4th floor, 2.3 million cash. And thank you again for tuning in to my channel and watching my content. I hope you enjoy this stuff. If you have any feedback or any questions, contact me anytime. I'm happy to be of service to you, and I'll be back next week. You take care. Aloha.